Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Matchbox Resurrection.
And today I'm playing with these flatbed trucks. The beginning of the video, where I usually show the cars on my diorama, is missing because, as you saw in my last video, I broke it. So at the time it was on repair. And this time I'm gonna have some fun making some cargo and canopies for the flatbed trucks. But first I need to take them apart and follow the process as usual. I'm using a narrow brush because I need to make sure that I get into all the nooks and crannies. All the parts that are not gonna be painted need washing and cleaning. I'm gonna remove all the scratches from the window units and then I'll dip them in pledge. I'm gonna leave this to dry and I'm gonna make some cargo, and you can use anything you want. For this one, I'm just gonna mix some of these stones with a bit of white glue. I've made a template out of cardboard and I'm gonna glue the stones onto it. For the second one, I'm gonna use this. It was originally a blind, then I cut it into pieces to make some mats for my dining table, then it was a mat for my plant pots, and now I'm gonna use it for this, so it's been recycled a few times. On this one, I'm gonna make a canopy. I've made this one a while ago, you can watch the video. Basically, I'm just gonna follow the same process, but this time I'm gonna use a soldering iron as I had it out for a different project. And I'm gonna use paper clips to build the skeleton of the canopy. I've glued 3 of them temporarily on this piece of steel. That'll help me to keep everything in place. I know I shouldn't use this piece of metal because it steals my heat, but I didn't realize at the time. Next time I'll be using some ceramic or a soldering mat. After one side is done, I just need to peel it off, clean the super glue and do exactly the same in the other side. I've trimmed the excess and now I just need to tidy up. For the canopy itself, I'm just gonna use a plastic bag, and the first thing that I need to do is do the front and back. Once I've got the front and back, I only need to do the top and the sides and then do a bit more trimming. I also need to do an opening on the back, and then I just curl the edges. It looks a bit bland on this color, plus the livery is gonna be yellow, so I think I'm gonna change it and do it in blue. So there you go, and it actually looks a bit better. On this one, I'm just gonna use some driftwood, and I'm just gonna stick it to each other with a bit of white glue, cause not everything needs to be so complicated. As for the paint, I've decided to keep the original colors. As I always do, I'm gonna use some shoe polish for the classic wheels. As for the other ones, the ones from the Volvos are in good condition, they just need touching up. The skinny ones from the Superfast are not that good. As you can see, the holes are bigger now with the use, and they don't stay perpendicular, so I'm just gonna use a bit of super glue to keep them straight. The axes on this one are a bit short and I already chipped the paint, so I'm just gonna crimp the axes on this one. These two are done, so I'm just gonna put them together. And now, the two Volvos. Let's see, how do they look with the cargo? And I can use whatever I want. On this one, I'm using the wooden logs. I know I could have used some glue or a piece of cotton or something like that to hold them onto place, but actually I like them this way, and I can change them anytime I want to. For this one, I found some springs, and I've done a bit of weathering so they look like greasy pipes. Don't have any footage because it was a last minute idea, but as you can see, it's nothing complicated really. I'm just using whatever is lying around. On this one, I'm gonna use the tree trunks. Again, they're just glued to each other with a bit of white glue. As for the last one, I need to be careful because I've already scratched it a bit with the canopy. So I can put my rocks or I can put the canopy, or both. Looks better without them. Now I can swap them or use anything else if I want to. And I've just noticed that I've missed one of the wheels completely. I've painted all the others, but for some reason I've missed that one, so I'm just gonna do it now. I've really enjoyed this build, and I actually had a list of different things that I could use for cargo the size of my arm. So just use your imagination like you used to when you were a kid and you used to fill your lorries with sand and sticks and oil sauce. So that's your load for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week with something else. Have a good day.